The Psyclone Rangers, Jamie on the drums, Patrick on the bass, Scott on guitar, and the singer is Jonathan. So what's it like in Allentown, then? I mean, because, as I say, we only know it through this dreadful song.
Like slow death?
Is it? So that was one of the reasons, was it? This was the first bus out of town. That was why you formed the Psyclone Rangers.
I tell you, England looks pretty good coming from Allentown.
Is it? Right, well. And so, listen, the studio where you recorded this LP, now I believe it has a fabulous history behind it. Some of the finest moments in rock and roll history have been cut there.
That's right, Mark.
Well, tell us some.
Well, you have the Replacements, Pleased to Meet Me. You have, all the big star records. And then, of course, there was Disco Duck.
Disco Duck. You're saying, I mean, that's a landmark, isn't it?
That's the one, a lot of people are influenced by Replacements and Big Star.
Yeah.
And we lean more towards the Disco Duck.
Right, it's obvious, evident.
Yeah.
Where is this studio?
In Memphis, Tennessee.
Right. And
we could actually smell Elvis's rotting corpse from where we were we were playing, and it was kind of revolting at first, but you get used to it, and then we kind of got into the mood and soaking up that whole southern vibe, right?
Well, Elvis is dead? And I believe you had an English producer, didn't you? Who'd also worked with our good friends, the Tindersticks.
Yeah, he talks a lot like you guys.
Was he?
Yes.
I think it's probably because we're from England, and so is he.
Bloody hell.
I don't...
His name's Ian Capel.
Ian
Yeah,
Capel.
he was great.
He's a big fan of Joe Meek, isn't he? Because we're playing some Joe Meek stuff a bit later.
Oh, are you? Great, man.
Yeah.
We just bought some stuff.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Because is it true that you recorded the album on microphones stolen from the BBC in about 1952?
Yeah, that's true.
Is it?
That's true.
Old John Snagg commentating on the flotillas and things. What? What did he say?
There was some bobbies chasing us when we were recording it.
Okay, then. And you got a Jonathan Richman cover on the album as well, so you're big fans of his?
That's right. Yes, very much so.
Because we had him in here, but he won't play for us.
Bastard.
He won't play... Well,
Ponzi hairdresser.
Actually, we met Jonathan Richman on the street in Philadelphia a couple weeks ago, gave him a CD, and what did he tell us the real name was? Not Hippie Johnny, Hippie Ernie?
Hippie Ernie, yeah.
I don't know. He's off on his... I mean, he is a genius, isn't he? So
He is.
he's allowed to be a screwball.
Indulge him.
And you've been touring with the Reverend Horton Heat, who we've had in that very room.
I could smell him in here.
Right, the rotting corpse of Reverend Horton Heat. So what happens now, then? You've got this album's out now. Have you got a new album ready to come, or are you going home to record? Or
No, we're going home to tour the U.S. The album just came out about a month ago, and we came right to Europe.
Right.
We did some shows with Mudhoney, and played some one-offs by ourselves, and then we're going to go back and tour the States, and,
Right. I mean, of course, like, the name's just breaking over here, but in the States, presumably it's like just basketball arenas, limousines. I mean,
Oh, God.
Pretty much so. Green Day opens for us in... Well, in Allentown, anyway.
I still find it extraordinary that Green Day are that big.
You and me both, pal.
Okay, then. Well, hopefully it's Psyclone Rangers.
It has to do with the educational system in the United States.
I think it's also this horrible trick they have of spitting into each other's mouths. It's not it just can't be hygienic, can it?
Gobbin. I thought you guys invented that, though.
Well, we did, and I mean, we still...
That was a great idea.
Catch this one, Arcade. Ooh, lovely. You see now, and if you had that in stereo, that worked an absolute treat. If you have a mono receiver, get a new one, you cheapskate.
Get to bed!
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Right.